interaction with the students is everything in the classroom. There is no class if there's no interaction with the students.
Some of the technical challenges that we had back in March was just being home and trying to create interactive lessons and things. And I made videos with my son.
Hey guys, it's Miss Szczygiel. If any of you are looking for a simple thing to make for lunch or dinner, here's.
I got him involved, but being here on campus, I have access to a lot more equipment and just bigger space, so I created my own little studio with a double camera. I use my computer to face myself, and I use my phone to record my hands so that the kids can see me and my varied expressions, and then my hands and what I'm actually doing, so they really get to see how the food is made, so that they can hopefully recreate it on their own at home.
We're kind of like a one-man show, trying to get all the cameras and the angles and asking the students, can you see me, can you hear me? It's been difficult as having small classes. I'm used to a class of 20 students, and it's a little chaotic, but I'm finding I miss the chaos. I like all those students, which is kind of ironic.
Getting it organized is a lot of work, but I have gotten good feedback from the students saying that they really are enjoying the lessons, that the only downside is that they get very hungry and they can't eat it. So although it is a lot of work, having them say that and knowing that they actually are enjoying watching it is pretty rewarding, so I'll keep putting the effort in.
Random things. Well, here in the culinary department, we're not technically co-teachers, but when I do talk about Laura and then Janelle prior to this and our new teacher, Teresa, I talk about them as my co-teacher, as a partner. I feel like we work really, really well together. We mesh, we're a team. I don't think I could do it without the other culinary teachers. We're one cohesive group down here.
I wash this.
I have a huge appreciation for TV shows. I do know that they kind of mess with the people on TV shows sometimes. We did get to see Adam Young down in Sif Bake Shop, and he does some of the Food Network shows now, and he talked about how they would unplug the fridge and unplug the freezer on them and mess with them. So I have a huge appreciation for TV shows and how much work it goes into it.
I just love exposing kids to new foods, whether it's in international foods or American regional, things that they've never had before. That's my favorite part of teaching these classes. But what I always tell the students as we're trying foods, because that's my big thing, is that they have to try everything, is that your palate changes. So even if you tried something as a 5-year-old and said you didn't like it, now as a 15-year-old, your palate has changed, so you should always give something a shot. And that's kind of a philosophy of my class. You gotta try everything.